out to you about him and his performance today?
I think the thing that stood out most was his, keeping his focus in a plus game. Team that was really aggressive, swinging. So he continued to make pitches, get soft contact, be efficient. Where sometimes you catch a big lead and pitchers start to get, losing focus and walking guys or not making pitches. And tonight he was, pitching like it was a tie ball game.
When you saw just the offense kind of take off there in that first inning, yes, it's quiet after that, but can that first inning do something just to really get the offense going since it has been a little bit of a quieter group maybe the last 2-3 days?
I think so. Shohei started with an infield hit, then the homer by Andy to answer back was big. Put to bed any type of momentum they had in the top of the first, and then after that, just the hits kept coming, just good at bats, and we went dormant after that. But I just thought it was great the way we kind of answered in that first inning and allowing us to get Freddie off of his feet for more than half the game. I thought was good, and giving Kyle a day off and get him back in there tomorrow. So a lot of positives tonight.
When the other side is making defensive mistakes, does this lineup almost see red?
Yeah, I think so. It's we always say it's you can't give good teams extra outs, and then so for us to give us extra outs, just makes us really tough to beat, and so stresses the starter, and then we got to their pen and got deep into their pen, which is good, and we become a lot more opportunistic.
Skipper, would you say that all the pistons in your machine right here is working it the way you would like right now?
I think so. I think that it's almost like from the pitching standpoint, the starters, the relievers. We have a lot of guys that know what they're supposed to do, are doing their jobs. We catch the baseball really well, and then on the offensive side, we do enough we take a lot of good at bats, and I still think that if you look at up and down the lineup, there's a lot of guys that really aren't doing what they're gonna do. But I still feel that with the sum of the parts, we're still very good offensively.
What is stood out to you about Ryan Ward's at bats this second time up in the big leagues?
It's great. He just seems very relaxed. He seems confident. His swings show that. He's playing some nice left field too. So I like that kind of youthful enthusiasm, just being happy to be there. That's refreshing, and it's nice that you lose an all-star in Teo, but you get a way to get a guy that's been in our system an opportunity, and that's fun. That's fun for everyone.
Dave, how did you like Andy's response after that drop ball in center field?
Well, it was a tough play. I think it was a 1-2 fastball that Yama made a mistake, and Peraza put a good swing on it. Got a glove on it, didn't come up with it, but for him to come back in that bottom half and homer was great to see.
With Freddie, were you just getting him off his feet?
Yeah, just getting him off his feet. I mean, he's played 9 in a row, going to play tomorrow, day game after night game, so there's a chance to, get me a couple of bats too. All right, thanks, guys.